MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago White Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Nick Tropiano is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the fifth inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game. All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. The catcher's the key guy here. He does such a great job of blocking, directing traffic, but the biggest thing he does so well, the throws from the outfield, catching it and applying the tag. He's the leader of this defense.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
Turned on down the line. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Batting third.
Standing in now, John Anderson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So the first 3 batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand. Into the box now, Chris Helm, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Gonzalez shading to his right. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here it is on 3-1. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
When that ball's hitting the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
4 runs here in this half inning. Called strike 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is lined foul over the White Sox dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter, number 6, Second baseman.
Trying to pick things up
Leo
where he left off. Leo Bryant. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0 on the way. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eibner on the move, and that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cubs are on top 5-0. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you want someone to look out for, my eyes are on Brett Lawrie. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Coyote Craig will be on the mound for game 4. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
And leading off for the White Sox, catcher Henry Morgan.
Down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. Ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction. Matt, this is an important at-bat. This is an important half inning. They need to score a run. They didn't score last game. Runs get people excited. You get your fan base enthused. Either they're watching it on television or they're right here in the ballpark. You need to get the people behind you, and you need to score a run.
Nobody out, runner on first. Right over the middle, knee high.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. One and two. Here it comes. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Helm backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting third, first baseman, Avery.
Ready
Slade.
now, Avery Slade. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hampton ranging back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about
Batting
trying to
fourth,
move up.
third baseman, Lawrence Henry.
Stepping into the box, Lawrence Henry. Here comes the first pitch. To short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. One inning in the books here. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell will start things out in the top half of the second.
Russell.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it, Gonzalez looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right?
John
Gets a first pitch
Anderson.
fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Striding in once again, John Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Laurie sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Helm.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Helm. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Oh, the changeup
The center fielder,
executed
number
nicely,
one.
and he still got a ground
David
ball. They got the base
Hampton.
hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Ready for another chance, David Hampton.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
From the stretch. Bouncer down the line. But it gets foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
And leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Yoan Moncada.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Brett Laurie. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he got him.
Batting 7th, center fielder.
Into the box now, Rafael Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Brett Eisner.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On to second goes Hayward. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jared Kozart is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jared Kozart.
Into the box, Nate Primetime, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Moncada ranging into the outfield. One away.
Third baseman number 2, Tommy La Stella.
So striding in, Tommy La Stella. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Late that time for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Digging in, Eli Ojeda, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he has started the home third with the double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Henry Morgan, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A runner at second, nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Travis Wilson, as the first pitch here is a bit high. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. One and 1, here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hampton is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Avery Slade. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 2 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So striding forward now, Lawrence Henry, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
In there, 1-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox 1. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Previous history with Jared Cozart. He's 2 for 4. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Leo Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. and a miss, 1-1. Shot towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
The designated hitter, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Eibner is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. For the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Stepping in now, John Anderson, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Five runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They lead this one though, 5-1. Now at the plate, Brett Lawrie. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sox, left fielder, Brett Lawrie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 2-1 now to Lawrie. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. The throw from his knees. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box, Rafael Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So stepping in, Brett Eibner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. From the belt, the pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Eli Ojeda will be next. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The batter, designated hitter.
Stepping in, Eli Ojeda. And that misses for ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Throw over to first, runner back safely. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson has a play, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubbies are in front, 5-1. At the plate, Chris Helm. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, he was right on that one. A breaking ball right in his wheelhouse. He just, oh, man, he had good timing.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Right side hit hard. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there.
Hampton.
That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, David Hampton. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eibner racing back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He doubled his last time through. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Fly ball out toward right field. Eibner moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 5-1. Digging in once again, Henry Morgan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Henry Morgan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Prime time. Ranging up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Travis Wilson.
Ready for another shot now. Travis Wilson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that far.
First baseman, number 5.
Ready once again,
Slade.
Avery Slade. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Ready for another shot now. Nate Primetime. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Here's Tommy La Stella now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
A dive, but he's back. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Laurie on the move, and no one will track it down. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Kyle Schwarber is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Lawrence Henry. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
I don't know how he covered that pitch. That ball is a 2-strike fastball away, and I mean away, and he was able to get a piece of it.
Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready once again, Yoán Moncada. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here it comes on 0-2. Dribbled to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Lawrie.
Ready for another chance? Brett Lawrie. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 5-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Leo Bryant. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Bryant.
Fouled back. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Addison Russell will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Slade is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, John Anderson.
Digging in once again, John Anderson. Too low, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hit. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
In now, Chris Helm. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One-0 count. Here it is. A called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. In now. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Eli Ojeda, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Big swing at the 2-0 slurve, and he comes up empty. It's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Settling in now, Henry Morgan. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The 0-1 on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2 out with the man at first. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Stepping in now, Travis Wilson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Schwarber is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 5-1. T.J. McFarland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
66, T.J. McFarland.
David Hampton will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging the bat really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on deck circle. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Nate Primetime. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down. And you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's Tommy La Stella now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They're up 5-1. Simon Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Simon Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Avery Slade. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Avery Slade.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Third baseman number 13. Lawrence Henry.
Stepping in, Lawrence Henry, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Hampton has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Carson Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Tommy La Stella. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter. This could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short.
Moncada fields it cleanly.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Ready now, Leo Bryant. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. From the stretch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Addison Russell as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Hard hit to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox 1. Albert DeVoe enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 33, Albert DeVoe.
Digging in, Brett Laurie. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Left fielder, Brett Laurie.
Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Chopped foul wide of first. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Rafael Gonzalez, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at La Stella. What a play.
Now batting, right fielder, Brett Eibner.
Into the box, Brett Eibner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Chicago move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Nick Tropiano only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.